There's quite a fight coming in Congress on the debt limit. And that is a very complicated issue that I think the average person hears the numbers and just is appalled and says, my God, we can't possibly borrow that kind of money and allow ourselves to borrow more. But it deals with international markets. It deals with the fact that U.S. securities are very highly regarded. And if we shut that down, the entire economy really comes to a halt. That's going to be a tough fight for the other side of the aisle in the House. Speaker Boehner has a lot of members who came specifically saying, I'm here to stop the borrowing and put the U.S. on a whole different kind of economic path. What do you see coming?
There's one problem with their argument, and this caveat is critical. This is not a debate about future spending, the debt ceiling. This is a debate about bills incurred. And I can't emphasize that enough, given this very basic fact. I don't know how you could have voted for the war in Iraq, and now when the bill has come due, say that you're not going to raise the debt ceiling. Let me point this out, and I hope that this is not interpreted as a partisan statement, but facts are facts. The money for the war in Iraq was borrowed. The money for the war in Afghanistan was borrowed. The money for the tax cuts was borrowed. And now the bill has come due. So in a sense, the people who set the fire are now the ones who are calling the fire department. And I point that out only to suggest that the vote on the debt ceiling ought to be a clear up or down vote, yes or no. John Boehner, who's a friend of mine, he has already indicated he knows that the debt ceiling is going to have to be raised. This is a vote about the credit card. Recall, on January 19th of 2001, America was staring at a $5.7 trillion surplus. The clock in Times Square, as Clinton departed, had been turned off. Alan Greenspan warned us at the time, you're paying down the debt too quickly. So my point is, 2 wars, a prescription D Medicare drug benefit, doubling military spending, and $2.3 trillion worth of tax cuts. And now the bill has come due. So I must tell you, even though I oppose all of it, I intend to vote to raise the debt ceiling. It is the responsible position. America has never defaulted on its responsibilities in our history. We still set the standard for credit in the world, and I think the responsible position here is to raise the debt ceiling.